according to you, what is the easiest way to learn English? Actually, a lot of students, they are not getting such kind of environment to exercise their English. So therefore, I'm asking you, just without environment, can we learn this language? Some person, they are not getting such kind of interest toward this language. Okay, they are getting bored, they are getting demotivated during learning. So how you can make them interest to learn toward this language?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing, Rajni?
Yeah, I'm doing absolutely well. And thank you for asking. How was your day so far?
Yeah, it was pretty normal as usual.
Okay. So it's our first session, so I want to know about you.
Okay, thank you first for giving this opportunity. And when it comes to my introduction, as you know, my name is Saheb, and my nickname that is Pradipta. And I'm speaking to you from Daman and Diu Union Territory, but my native place that is Odisha. And about my education, I did become graduation in 2018 from FM University, Odisha, Baleswar. And when it comes to my profession, by profession, I am a working person. Currently, I am working with a private organization as a store in charge. And about my English journey, I have been practicing from 4 months. That's all about of me. Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So right now you are in Daman and Diu, right? Great. So let me introduce you myself.
Yeah.
My name is Rajni Verma, and I am from Sri Gangar, that is from Rajasthan, that is on the border of Punjab. And currently, I'm living in Jaipur. And I have done my graduation in Korean language from JNU. And now I am preparing for topic exam that is in Korean
Mhm.
and running a YouTube channel simultaneously, working to work on both the languages on Korean and English. Yeah. And if
O-
I talk about my hobbies, I love reading books and I love singing and painting.
Okay.
If I may ask, what are your hobbies? Like, what do you do in your leisure time?
Yeah, definitely. I would be happy to answer. And when it comes to my hobbies, here is not difference. Like same hobbies, I like listen to music, and I like play games like football and cricket. And my favorite game that is football. Since my childhood, I like football game. And apart of games, I like spend time with my friends, like talk with them, visit new places. Yeah, that's all about my hobbies.
Okay. So, how many countries you have visited till now?
Like except of India, I haven't, but across India, I have visited several places.
Okay. Mhm. So, is there any question that you want to know, want to ask? Because I think you are already good enough in English. And if I may ask, are you taking sessions or are you talking with many people?
No, I'm not taking any kind of clapping section, but I'm interacting with new stranger by video call. I think you know about it. Nowadays, I started my journey through Skype video call. Trying to interact with new stranger, and apart
Mhm.
of video call, I'm interacting with voice call, and I am interacting with new stranger by voice call. And I have another platform that is Juice Talk. I'm going to spend time with there with new stranger.
So, how do you manage your day, like working hours and learning and everything?
Yeah, it's a very tough for me, and but I am very fascinated to learn this language. And when it comes to language, I know several languages. As I mentioned, my native place that is Odisha, and my native tongue that is Odia. Then after I have learned Bengali, Hindi, and I know your like Bhojpuri little bit, Telugu and Gujarati, and I can understand your Marwadi language also that is very famous in Rajasthan. So
Mhm.
yeah, so when it comes to English, it's necessary. As I mentioned, I'm a working person, and during audit, special audit, I am working with a private organization, and that we are manufacturing pharma packaging product. Due to pharma packaging, we are having audits, lot of audits in a whole year. And during audit, the auditor from southern part, lot of time like Chennai, Bangalore, they don't know proper Hindi. Therefore, I'm having, I'm getting lot of barrier to communicate with them. That's the reason
Mhm.
nowadays I'm trying to enhance my English level so that I can interact with them and I can connect with them.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, can you feel the change in yourself after talking with different people? Like, you are not talking with tutors, especially like people do on Clapping Go. So, what are the benefits like talking with different people without any tutor? Because different people are not going to tell you the mistakes. So,
Mm,
is that helpful? Because there are many people in India, they cannot afford clapping sessions,
mm,
definitely. So is that like people will watch this video? So is
mm.
that good to take these sessions with different people?
See,
Is that helpful?
definitely, definitely it will helpful for you. Suppose you are learning, you are in the
Mhm.
process, and you are interacting with new stranger. That means you are removing your hesitation and you are boosting your confidence level. In order to this thing, nowadays I'm doing something, and yeah, 100%. But crucial part, if you are not interacting with clapping or Twitter, some of other Twitter, so it's very complicated to know your mistake, like your lag part, in which lag part you need to work on. So
Exactly.
therefore I am trying, recording my session, and after recording I am watching like which is my lag part and where I need to work on.
The best
Simply,
way. Right.
yes. And definitely I would like to suggest to viewers, if they want to correct, then they can record voice call. Suppose they are speaking through voice call, they can record. And suppose they are speaking with like by video call, also they can record. So it will be easy to know.
Great, great. Yeah, I also believe in that. Like if you watch yourself after
Mm,
recording, you will be able to correct yourself automatically.
yeah.
Yeah. And okay, so in this session, I want to do a small activity with you, and that is you have to choose one chit from this, and this is like white
Right.
one, white
Right.
two, yellow one, yellow two, one is orange and one is pink. So choose
Mm.
one. Can you see it properly?
Yeah, I can see you like white. That is my favorite color. White.
This one.
Yes, white.
Okay, let's see. Ah, very easy. You have to explain your daily routine. So it will help beginners like how to explain their daily routine.
Okay, definitely. I would be happy to answer it. And when it comes to my daily routine, so in morning time, I am going to wake up like 5 a.m. Then after wake up, I am going to press, and after pressing myself, I am going to take my worship like 10 minutes to 20 minutes, and then
Mhm.
after I am going to make my food, my breakfast, and after making breakfast, I am going to prepare myself to job. And when it comes to like and when arriving like in 9:30, 9 to 9:30, I am going to my job place. And after like 9 morning 9:30 to 6:30, that is my job time. And after returning, just I am going to jogging like 7 to 7:30. And
Mhm.
then after I am coming to my room, and I am going to prepare my dinner. And after preparing my dinner, just I am taking and I am going to sleep.
Okay, that's great. So can I correct you here?
Yes, yes, definitely.
So I think we don't need to use I am going to. This is not the way like I am going to. What I do, this is regular activity like you do every day. So you can say I wake up at whatever the time at 5 a.m. and I do this. I take my breakfast at 9 and after that, after taking my breakfast,
Hmm.
I go for job or I leave for the job and then I after coming back home like don't use again and again I'm going this is present continuous.
Continue.
I'm going to do this and okay and because this is a everyday activity we do
Yeah,
this is just present simple.
yeah.
Okay, that's it. Oh, okay, so any is there anything that you want to
Yeah,
ask?
definitely, definitely. I would like to ask you, that is, as you mentioned, you have done your graduation through Korean language. Why you have choose Korean language? Is there any specific reason?
Mm-hmm. No, not a specific reason, but when I heard about this, like it was happened to me accidentally, honestly. But
mm,
after started like learning this language, I got little bit interest in that, and I started watching dramas also, K dramas. I'm not that much fond of watching K dramas or any dramas. I watch series in English because of this learning purpose. Like I want to learn, I want to know how to use a particular word in this particular situation. That's why. So this there wasn't any reason for
mm,
Korean. After starting learning this language, I got interest, and then I have done already in this like first time when I heard about this after 12th, one of our
mm,
teachers explained about universities and the different things what we can do. So I wasn't sure about, I can do anything in arts or something like that. And then he explained about languages also. So I don't know why, but somewhere I don't know why it happened, but somewhere I felt like let's do something different. And Korean languages is different. I didn't think about
mm.
Korean. It was just in my mind like let's do in language, any different language, any foreign language. And I got admission accidentally in Korean, so I have done this in Korean.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, in your initial day, you started interacting with the Clappingo. Why you choose to Clappingo? Because when it comes to market, there is a lot of platform like Camly and Clappingo. So, why you are interacting with Clappingo?
Because like initially I have started listening to different conversations on YouTube, and I found a lot of clapping videos. That was the only platform at that time when I started listening to conversations. Nowadays, Ace Fluency, English Yari, and a lot of okay. But at that time when I have started only clapping, when I found somewhere it is useful, and because
Mm,
there are many techniques you can use, but after doing all of things you have to speak, and that is the only thing I think that is the only trick
there
you
is
can do.
attitude.
So
Yeah.
and somewhere like after watching Rini Rose and Megha Nayak and many tutors, so I found somewhere like it is helpful, and I think it will help me too, and it helped me like really,
Mm,
because I was very shy, introvert, and not that much confident. Now I think I am confident enough to speak with any
mm,
person. So that's
mm.
why I took clapping.
Okay, my next question goes to you. That is, according to you, what is the easiest way to learn English?
Easiest way, you have to make a good relationship with this language. If you
Okay.
you know learn this forcefully, you
Mm,
will not be able to take this journey longer for a longer period of time. You can do
mm,
forcefully for 1 week or for 2 weeks. Okay. For that you have to make a good relationship first. I think this is the easiest way, because after having a good relationship it will become automatically easy for you to do 15 minutes in a day, or you will enjoy. If you are enjoying, like if you have good relationship you will enjoy, and if you enjoy you will spend more time with this,
yeah.
as like we spend with time with different people. Like if we enjoy someone's company, we love to spend
Mm,
more time with him or with her. But if we don't enjoy, we don't even love to spend 5 minutes with
yeah.
him, right?
Yeah.
Same what I feel.
Okay. Yeah. And say like you need be too greedy about this language.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. And how necessary to know your level in English?
How
How
necessary?
necessary? Yes, how necessary, how important to know your level in English?
I'm not getting exact.
Okay,
Like
so I'm
mhm.
how necessary to know your level in English. Suppose in English there is like a zero level, intermediate level, advanced level. So how necessary to know your level in English?
You mean is it necessary to know?
Yes, of course. Suppose you don't know where your level.
Uh-huh.
Now you can say you and me, we are intermediate. Suppose we are intermediate, and we need to try interact with advanced speaker so that they can help us. Okay, so it's
Mhm.
necessary to know yourself, like who in which level I am, and which kind of person I need to interact with them. Some person they are not getting such kind of interest toward this language. Okay, they are getting bored, they are getting demotivated during learning. So how you can make them interest to learn toward this language?
Because somewhere when they started learning this language since childhood or since school, so they have the mindset that this is really tough. So first I think, if I, as a tutor, if I start anything, so I have to make them calm that no, this is not tough, this is the easiest language, you can learn easily. So, and I will not teach grammar first. Whenever you teach grammar first to any student, they will feel bored. This is the first
Yes.
thing why they feel bored. So start with simple, whenever you teach a grammar, teach simple pattern first and give a lot of examples and interact with them. There are many students who just explain the grammar pattern, give sentences, and ask them to write sentences and make a lot of sentences, but they don't interact, and interact with them and with a friendly manner. Okay, if they are making mistake, make them comfortable, like you can make mistakes, because it is not our mother tongue. Everyone makes mistakes, but initially we don't know. Like, I was also the same person who didn't know, like, if I make mistake, that is okay. I didn't know about that. I used to think like, if I make mistake, people will laugh at me, or if I make mistake, they will make jokes, and they will feel like, oh, she don't know English. What, they just know me for 2 years or 3 years. After
Yeah.
that, maybe I will be with different people, and after 2 or 3 years I will be with different people. So that doesn't matter. So first thing, you have to change their mindset. Okay, if you are making mistakes, you can make, it's okay. If you are speaking of one sentence and making one grammatical mistake, what is the matter there? And the tutor is already available there to correct you. And because initially during school days, teachers used to scare students,
Yeah.
really. And after that, even I also the same, I didn't took step to speak because of that. Like, if I make mistake, people, the teacher will definitely scold me, or they will, students will laugh at me. So this is the simple way to make them calm and treat as a friend.
Okay, so my next question goes to you. If I will ask you, without knowing grammatical thing, how we can learn this language?
uh, I think everyone knows grammar very well. If you know simple grammar, simple in the sense, present, what is past, and what is future. That's it. And
But
you have to make.
I'm asking you, but a lot of student, lot of person, they are fascinated about this language. They don't
Mhm.
know grammatical, but they want to speak. So, would you like to
Okay.
say something?
Mhm. Obviously, they know everything because they just mugged up. They didn't use. So now it's turn to use. Okay, make sentences. Because it's already in your code that you know grammar very well. Honestly, I don't know grammar because I haven't mugged up the grammar patterns. I just learned through listening only. So it's easy for them, I guess, to use patterns and make sentences, because there are a lot of people who don't know grammar. They are learning through listening. So I think they just need to listen how to now speak, and it's, I think, easy for them to speak in English because they know the construction, how to make a particular sentence.
Yeah. So another question
Sorry,
I want to
construction,
ask.
structure.
Okay. So
Yeah.
another question I want to ask you, that is, without environment,
Mhm.
without any environment, can we learn this language?
Who said to you that there is no environment first?
No, actually, a lot of students, they are not getting such kind of environment to exercise their English. So therefore, I'm asking you, just without environment, can we learn this language? What do you think about
But
it?
I'm not agree with that. Like, we don't have environment now, because if we don't have here, we have online. Because
Okay,
if
and
you can do yoga
one,
online, if you can read online, if you can listen online, if you can interact with different people online, like everyone has a, many people in family, friends, and they are talking with them every single day on phone, on WhatsApp, they have environment.
and one more thing I want to add here, that is, a lot of students, they are saying we are not getting such kind of environment to exercise our
Mhm.
English. So
Mm-hmm.
if they are having problem, so they can record their session. So I hope nowadays everyone have a phone, so they can record to yourself, and they need to take new discussion topic, and they need to express in front of camera. So it will be a better option if they are not getting such kind of environment to exercise their English.
Mm-hmm.
And one
You
more
know,
very
if you are really, really a serious person who is really willing to learn this language, you will get involved because you are
yes.
finding. And if you are finding, you will
Okay.
get. That is the true truth. But if you are complaining all the time, I don't have environment, I cannot speak. I don't have environment, I can. This is not the way. If you are willing, you will find.
Okay, so another very interesting question for you. What is the easy way to remind vocabulary? Because a lot of students they are complaining we are learning vocabulary daily wise, but it's not that much easy to remember all time. So what is the easiest way to remember vocabulary?
Using good vocabulary is not the case of language. It is a skill.
Mm.
You know Hindi. Do you know Hindi?
Yes, I know Hindi.
You speak normal Hindi with your friends, or you use, personsonier or kalpanik, or kind of, do you use these kind of words
I'm
while speaking
I'm using normal Hindi. Yes.
normal Hindi, right? So for normal English, you don't know, need to force that much. Using particular word deliberately is a skill. You have to master it. You have to keep the word in your mind. Like, people, what they do, they learn a lot of words in a day. This is not going to work. Learn one word in a day and keep it in your mind and write it on your hand.
Mm.
Whenever you going to talk to anyone, try to use this particular word again and again and again till you are able to use it automatically. Till
Mm.
that, you have to use it deliberately again, because this is a skill. This is not about English. People complain that if we don't know good vocabulary, we are not able to speak. No, that's not true. You speak Hindi, but if we know already Hindi, why people are doing PhD in Hindi? Because for the
Yes.
advanced level, so if you know English, that is okay. For the advanced level, that is the PhD and good vocabulary and a lot of books and a lot of podcasts. That is different. For normal English, this is not necessary to learn a lot of vocab. What I think.
Yeah, I think there is another way. Suppose you want to learn vocabulary, and that is you need to make some example regarding your daily today life. So it will be a better
Mhm.
way. And another way, that is always try before your conversation elaborate discussion topic. So it will be a better way. Suppose you
Mhm.
are going to elaborate before conversation, and during your conversation you are going to use. So that will
Mhm.
be a better way to learn vocabulary.
Exactly.
Okay,
Like this, I learn Korean words. Like I write on my hand and I like make sentences while doing anything else, and I remember word again and again. So it is the skill.
okay. So another last thing, just I want to ask you, like, would you like to share something from your journey or experience? It can help to others.
I am going to share my story very soon on my channel, so I cannot say anything here. And
No,
I think now I need to stop
I'm
it right
like,
here because it's 25 minutes long video.
okay. No problem. So I think we need to wind up our
Yeah.
conversation. Okay. So thank you, Rajni, for your valuable time. Literally, I'm very happy, and for a long time, I'm feeling little bit cold and fever. That's the reason
Mhm.
it has delay someday. But now I'm
Okay.
very happy, and I am feeling lot of enthusiastic just talking with you. Thank you for your
Mhm.
valuable time, Rajni. Bye bye. Take care.